Hey guys, it's Anodic. Once again, it is 8 a.m. and another trailer has dropped for Guild Wars 2, so I want to get right into it today. So here we go.
Advances in Canthan technology have yielded a fusion of firearm and longsword.
Oh wow.
The gun saber. Only a dedicated, highly trained warrior can handle such a volatile
I like that
weapon.
animation right there, actually.
Gun saber attacks enhance the Bladesworn's flow, allowing them to use their meditative dragon trigger. In this state of calm and concentration, they can load their gun saber with magically imbued cartridges that power
Something to
up
say
their
about that
attacks.
attack.
With their gun saber sheathed, they wield offhand pistols to maintain their flow.
That makes sense. Alright, so my thoughts so far are that I immediately think of something like Hollow Forge, right? Where you press the F5 button, or in this case the F1 button probably, to enter this stance once you build up like adrenaline, and then like you just pull out this gun katana and you start going at it with people. But when it comes to, yeah, I really like this animation here, because they do the whole like uppercut and then it lands behind them and the whole cartridge comes out. They even have that just coming out there. I like that. They also have this attack.
State of calm and concentration, they can.
If that's a spinning attack, that's pretty good. I don't know if it has evade frames. It might not, but it looks like it does a lot of damage. It looks like it applies burning to people too, but it also it might not be that good in raids, considering like it goes such a long range. It looks like, but it also, if you're against a wall, it might do that thing where you spin into a wall and it just does more damage because it keeps activating the hitbox over and over. I think that could be a thing that does. There's also, yeah, there's this with the pistol too. It looks like that has a self knockback on it a little bit, which could be okay in PvP. I think in terms of like getting away from someone if you have to, or like mobility. But I guess that depends on how fast it is. And it looks like it does a little bit of a cast time. There's also
can handle such a volatile weapon.
Yeah, there's that animation too. It sort of reminds me of Hollow Smith's sword 2 that fires out the projectiles. And maybe it's something where if you have like more adrenaline, it fires more, because that's how the heat mechanic works in Hollow Smith 2. But that could be a thing. And also, does that apply protection too, or
gun saber attacks?
What is that particle effect?
Gun saber attacks enhance the blade.
A little blue particle effect here. It sort of reminds me. It sort of looks like the Ranger Axe 5 particle effect a little bit, like behind all the flashy stuff. So maybe that reflects things.
Yielded a fusion of firearm
and that fire projectile, I think, too.
A firearm and longsword. Advances in Canthan technology.
Or was it? There it is. Yeah, that fighter projectile. So maybe that's actually the. That could be the 5 skill, maybe.
Have yielded a fusion of firearm and
that I think that's also a dash.
Only a dedicated, highly trained warrior can handle such.
In that, those particle effects here, these look like explosions. And I don't know off the top of my head if there's any like runes or sigils that affect explosion skill types. But if there are, maybe that can synergize with those. Because explosions was something that's only like on engineer, right? So if there's not, maybe they would add like some rune that enhances explosions. Could be a thing. I other than that though, I really like this model. Like you just have like the blade here, but then you have like the barrel of a gun, and then the blade is just obviously heated up here.
Canthan technology
So maybe
will
that's
be the
why the
fusion
stuff like
of
applies
firearm
burning and that applied vulnerability there. I
and
just
air
realized.
lungs to
I like
maintain.
it so far. I don't know what kind of role it'll have. It doesn't seem like a. Actually, we don't know what kind of defensive it has yet. I don't know if it's a more PvP oriented one or a PvE oriented one. It might be a PvE oriented one, thinking about it, just because of the way Hollowsmith sort of like works in PvE. I know it's also good in PvP, but maybe this is another new way for Warrior to have a power build in PvE. Well, it could be Condi, considering it has burning on it, but I think that's gonna output a lot less burning than Berserker does. So maybe it's just a power build. But overall, seems pretty cool, honestly.
Pistols to
Kind of wish they
maintain as
showed like the
well.
other pistol animation, because there are 2 skills for it, but it's nice. I like it. If you have any thoughts about this, I'd love to hear them in the comments. This is I like this a lot. Really do. Other than that though, it's the end of this video.